you're trying to understand your mind in a way that very few human beings ever get to understand their mind.
Whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that. That's why I don't know about nothing else. I do not pay attention to nothing else. There was games of football on yesterday, there was rugby, there was this, there was that. And like normal society is like, let's talk about this and let's engage in this. And I can't do it. I just don't, people are talking to me and in my head I'm counting something. I'm counting up a number, or I'm knee deep in a sequence on the mat or on the feet. That's my life, sequences and numbers, nothing else. I cannot pay attention to nothing else.
I study the darkness. You find no fucking answers in the light. None. It's too happy, it's too nice. And we don't need to be taught how to live in happiness. That just comes naturally to us. Happy moments, but the dark times, man, you can't get there unless you put yourself there. Life will take you there.
Is that not unhealthy? I don't know. Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day, every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a, you know what I mean? That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love.
Been beat before, you know what I mean? I've lost MMA fights, I've lost boxing fights, I've lost so many fights in the gym, you know, I lose all the time, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. If you, any true martial artist will know, in order to succeed at this game, you must lose a fucking shitload of times, you know what I mean? You must lose many times, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. We all have the same emotions, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's at the end of the day, it's me in one it's one guy in one dressing room and it's the other guy in another dressing room. I'm always gonna learn regardless of the result. You know what I mean? Win or lose, I will take something from it all.
It's just that it's a different game. It's a different game that we live in right now. It's you know, in my opinion, the heavyweight champion of the world is the most prestigious weight class. It means the most, you know, knowing that you're one of the baddest men walking the planet. It keeps me really excited. It keeps me really excited, and yeah, I'm just really glad to be here, living in my destiny and putting all my years of experience and all the years of hard work to the ultimate test. It's really exciting. You know, one of the moments where I realized that I was going to be taking this title was watching Cyril Game fight against Francis Ngannou. I knew that those guys were just the absolute peak of our division, and I watched that fight that night, and I just remember this overwhelming feeling of that it was for me, and that it was a very obtainable thing, and you know, I keep a certain degree of humility. It's what makes me work my ass off. But I just feel it in my whole being that I'm the best fighter on the planet.
And you know the way people say you learn more from your losses and things like that. That is true. You learn a lot from your losses, but as well as that, you learn from your wins. People can say, let's say you beat a guy, and you're at the beating that guy. You're a winner now. You know what I mean? You're a winner. So now I get to take the foot off the pedal. I don't need to learn so much. I'm at the beating this guy. I'm a winner. You know what I mean? That's gonna stop you. That can take over people, especially in this game. When you're signed to the UFC and there's all media things going on and there's people looking for pictures and shit. That can take over. That can make you feel like you're bigger than you are. You know what I mean? That happens to guys. You ever see guys that? I see guys all the time coming in that are around this company since day one, and their performances just stay the same. They stagnate, and then they get even worse. You know, they arrive on for the fight out of shape, not looking in shape, barely made weight, sloppy, sluggish. You know what I mean? That's not gonna be me. I stay ready. I'm always in shape. You know what I mean? You're not gonna catch me out of shape. Win or lose, I'm gonna be ready to go. no ego, you know. You can't have an ego in this game. We've all won, we've all lost. It is what it is. Just keep going, keep doing your thing, keep working hard.